From the first moment humanity became aware of the sky above, a quiet unease followed. The stars did not merely shine, they questioned, and we, in return, began to ask what it meant to exist within such vastness. Before equations, before instruments, there were minds trained on mystery. In stone halls and open deserts, ancient philosophers searched for what lay beneath appearances. Plato imagined prisoners mistaking shadows for truth. Aristotle pursued causes beyond motion, seeking purpose, essence, meaning. In the East, thinkers spoke of a universe woven together, where nothing stands alone and separation is an illusion. These were not answers carved in certainty. They were signals, early attempts to touch the unseen order of reality. Time moved forward. Humanity learned to measure the world, to bind nature in laws, to transform wonder into prediction. Reality became solid, mechanical, obedient. The universe appeared indifferent, existing perfectly well without us. Then physics reached the smallest scales of existence, and the world fractured. Particles refused to behave like things. They spread, interfered, vanished, reappeared. Cause and effect blurred. Distance lost its meaning, and the act of observation, once assumed harmless, proved transformative. Reality no longer waited patiently to be discovered, it responded. In the quantum realm, possibility and actuality coexist. Nothing is fully determined until it is observed. The observer is no longer outside the system, but entangled within it. The ancient questions returned, sharpened by mathematics. What is causality when outcomes arise without clear origins? What is objectivity when observation shapes existence? What is consciousness when knowledge alters the physical world? The physicist writes equations to predict outcomes. The philosopher reflects on what outcomes mean. Different disciplines, same abyss. These echoes do not imply prophecy. Ancient thinkers did not foresee quantum mechanics, but they sensed its philosophical terrain, the instability beneath certainty, the fragility of appearances. Perhaps the universe is not a fixed structure awaiting revelation. Perhaps it is relational, participatory, a dialogue between observer and observed, mind and matter, question and response. From temples carved in stone to machines probing the fabric of space-time, the pursuit remains unchanged. We are still asking what is real, still searching for causes, still confronting the limits of knowing. The questions endure. Only our lenses change. And in that meeting place where ancient wisdom and modern physics converge, we discover that the universe is not only stranger than we imagine, it may be stranger than imagination itself allows. Long before science had a name, humans looked at the world and felt something was missing. The sky moved, stars returned. Yet meaning remained elusive. Ancient philosophers did not chase answers with machines. They sat with questions. Plato warned that appearances deceive. Aristotle searched for causes beyond motion. Eastern thinkers spoke of interconnection, where nothing exists in isolation. They did not measure reality, they contemplated it. Centuries passed. Knowledge hardened into laws. The universe became predictable, objective, separate from the observer. Reality seemed settled. Then physics looked closer. At the smallest scales, certainty dissolved. Particles became probabilities. Events resisted prediction. Observation altered outcomes. Reality was no longer independent. It depended. In the quantum world, nothing is fully defined until it is measured. Possibility lingers. The observer matters. And the old questions returned. What is cause when effects have no clear origin? What is objectivity when observation changes the result? What is consciousness when knowing participates in being? The philosopher reflects. The physicist calculates. Different methods, same mystery. Ancient philosophy did not anticipate quantum mechanics, but it recognized the fragility of certainty. It understood that reality may not be as solid as it appears. Perhaps the universe is not a thing, but a process. Not a structure, but a relationship. Not something we stand outside of, but something we are part of. From ancient halls to modern laboratories, the search continues. The questions remain. Only the language evolves. And somewhere between thought and measurement, between wisdom and equation, the universe quietly reveals itself, not as an answer, but as an unfolding mystery.